the idea of resolving paradoxes in Drive Who and Consequences. You know, one of the most mind-bending concepts in all of science fiction is the paradox, particularly in the realm of Doctor Who. The show's writers, historically, have explored the consequences of time travel and the consequences of causing paradoxes. So, what exactly is a paradox? Essentially, a self-referential paradox is when a statement contradicts itself, often leaving itself unresolved. Now, imagine that paradox happening in real-time travel. You have the Doctor, the time-traveling alien, landing on Earth, dodging time-warping creatures, and defeating dastardly villains. One of the central ideas in time travel in Doctor Who is the grandfather paradox, named after the classic sci-fi writer and paradox theorist, a paradox that states if a time traveler were to go back and kill their own grandfather before he had children, that would essentially erase the time traveler from existence. Now, this might seem like a straightforward enough idea, but here's the catch. If the time traveler is erased from existence, then who killed the time traveler's grandfather? Classic conundrums like this have led to some creative workarounds in the show, with writers attempting to explain or sidestep paradoxes altogether. For instance, you have the rule of the Novikov self-consistency principle, named after a physicist, that proposes any events that occur through time travel have already occurred in some way, ensuring that paradoxes can't exist. The Novikov hypothesis, though cool and reassuring, also leads to the existential question: what constitutes the events? Does this principle mean any actions a time traveler takes have already taken place since before time was born? Or does it imply that instead of being fixed in the timeline, every event takes place within an endless repetition? The self-consistency principle offers an alternative resolution to paradox, but it doesn't offer an opinion on the universe's depth. The Novikov principle means that the universe, according to the writer, prevents itself. This is a tricky proposition to apply, especially when it's not set out explicitly in the show, unless you define such an event as the ultimate paradox. This goes to show that time travel, in itself, poses a problem. But more so, the contradictions it carries pose a problem to the time traveler and their intellect.